My name is Aayan Nawaz. I'm a second year undergraduate student of the Department of Architecture and Regional Planning, enrolled in its BR course. I am a boarder of Radha Krishna Hall of Residence. I am from Gopalganj, Bihar. I am contesting for the post of General Secretary, Students Welfare, Technology Students Jamkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, for the academic session 2026-2027.
Ayan, continue with your statement of purpose.
A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I stand in front of you all as a candidate for the post of General Secretary, Students Welfare, Technology Students Jamkhana, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, continuing my legacy of service at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. With my active multiple involvements in Institute Wellness Group, Student Welfare Group, Students International Relations Cell, and Radha Krishna Hall of Residence. These experiences have taught me to manage large-scale operations, listen with empathy, and to manage things during the time of stress. My journey of service begins at Lal Bahadur Shastri Hall of Residence, where I was elected as General Secretary Mess, serving a student community of more than 1900, managing day-to-day issues of students taught me one thing, that the real welfare lies in enhancing the experience of students in everyday life. From my first year, I have been an active member of Student Welfare Group. I, along with my team, have successfully conducted a lot of events such as campus tour with a footfall of over 1,500 students, ensuring the first interaction of the first year undergraduate student is welcoming and reassuring. I, along with my team, successfully conducted undergraduate and postgraduate student mentorship program in which we
Ayan, Ayan, continue with your statement of purpose.
I, along with my team, successfully conducted student mentorship program for both undergraduate and postgraduate students, ensuring no student is navigating its journey alone. I led the team of student welfare group in conduction of off-campus talks and career orientation session, ensuring each and every student explore the diverse career opportunities available for them. As an associate member as well as student member at Institute Wellness Group has shaped me into a more empathetic personality and acquired me with the mental health related challenges present in our campus. I, along with my team of Institute Wellness Group, conducted welcome freshers and buddy interaction in which the first year undergraduate students were divided into buddy groups so that they can interact with themselves at an ease. The month of October is celebrated as Mental Health Awareness Month by Institute Wellness Group, in which we conducted a series of events such as CUT, which has a footfall of over 2,500 students. Also, we conducted Halloween face painting, movie night, debate competition, and reel making competition to increase the awareness related to mental health present in our campus. I also authored articles such as FOMO with society and clubs, academic pressure at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, which was widely appreciated and was acknowledged by technology students in Ghana in form of collaboration. I was an active member in conduction of first ever Well-Being Day. I, along with my team, conducted more than 19 events. I led my team in conduction of peer support training program session, as well as panel discussion, real struggles, real stories, in collaboration with your Dost and Setu. I also collaborated with many cultural societies such as Maharashtra Mandal, Students Telugu Cultural Association, Technology Dramatic Society, Srujan, Technology Literary Society, and the Rap Society to make that evening more inclusive and vibrant. A part of this, I'm also a student member at Students International Relations Cell, where as an active member and web team, I actively supported my team in upgrading and maintenance of foreign training program portal, which smoothened the journey of getting research internship and premier institution across the globe. As a student member at Student Welfare Group, I, along with my team, curated a resource for the well-being of students with more than 65 placement blogs, more than 75 internship blogs, and more than 100 resumes, ensuring every student is for opportunities with confidence. As a proud partner of Radha Krishna Hall of Residence, I served my hall as a secretary, students' welfare. I, along with my contribution of 39 active wing volunteers, conducted many successful welfare-related activities in Radha Krishna Hall of Residence. Also, with the team members of Radha Krishna Hall of Residence, I participated in Open IIT case competition and secured the position of second runner-up. With all these my experiences, I have gained many valuable skills such as leadership, time management, hard work, managerial skills, which at this point I want to leverage for the well-being of student community. I also want my experience to be used for the welfare of student community at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. I, along with my team members of Radha Krishna Hall of Residence, participated in Open IIT case competition and secured third position. I led a team of 39 bank volunteers to ensure every border of Radha Krishna Hall of Residence feels supported at every point of their life. With this, I conclude my statement of purpose with timeless Sanskrit prayer. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kashyat bhag bhavet. Thank you so much.
I have a question. As a male candidate, do you think the mental health issues between male and female students in the campus are different? If yes, how are they different? And if a female student struggles to share her mental health issues with you, how will you navigate that situation?
Ma'am, welfare is a very sensitive topic and it should be handled with same sensitivity. If any woman reach out to me with any concern, I will surely provide her a safe space to share his issue. If she's not feeling comfortable, I will coordinate with my co-general secretary students welfare and try to solve her issue. If not, I will coordinate with the hall president of the concerned hall of resident or institute women representative and make sure the issue of that specific person is solved.
Ayan, Ayan, over here.
Ayan, I have a question. See, I hope you understand the importance of GKT being in IWG and SWG both. I just want to know why was GKT not conducted this year, and do you think conducting a well-being fest compensates the conduction of an important thing like GKT?
Panelists, this question is nowhere relevant to the candidature. It is something that is done under the stakeholders who are present this year. You cannot ask such questions to a candidate contesting for this post.
Ayan, 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 I have a question for you. What is the current Mediclaim status? And if a student wants to, Ayan, I have a question. What is the current Mediclaim process? And if a student is in serious condition, how can he or she claim it? Am I clear?
Sir, answering to the previous question, I believe the gatekeeper training session is very important for sensitizing all the students. With the alternative of that, we conducted peer support training program in which a dedicated course has been introduced, in which a peer counselors are getting trained from each hall of residence with a course of more than 12 hours, which will be covered in 6 weeks, which eventually satisfies the motive of gatekeeper training session at a better platform. Answering to the second question, sir, the process of Mediclaim is as follows. First, you have to take a referral certificate from Bidhan Chandra Roy Technology Hospital. After that, you have to go to an enterprise resource planning portal where you'll find a Mediclaim section. There, you will upload all the related medical documents such as consultation document, medical test reports with bill, as well as the fare of the rooms. After the submission, application will be generated. You have to take that application and get it signed from your head of department, attaching all the physical reports and bills. You will submit it in the account section at dispatch bin. The Mediclaim will be reimbursed within 1 month.
Ayan, Ayan, I have a question for you. This year, the Student Senate took an initiative of hall induction program. Was it conducted in every hall? If not, what were the problems faced by those halls? And I'm giving you guarantee some halls didn't conduct it. So please give me the answer.
Sir, I'm aware about the whole induction program. It was a design program of 5 days with a maximum limit of 1 hour before 10 p.m. and it was conducted in 8 hall of residence. Sir, while interacting with different hall of residence, the issues which I identified are as follows. The lack of participation in each and every event of all induction program. If I elected as General Secretary Students Welfare, I will surely work on improving all induction program.
Aayan, you were not clear at all. I didn't understood even a thing. Hello, Aayan.
Aayan.
I
Aayan,
want to
from-
know that.
Aayan, as you're aware, Wellbeing Day was held this time. From where the funds, from which funds the budget were allocated for the fest?
Ma'am, the Well-Being Day was conducted for the first time in Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, to showcase the support pillars which exist for the well-being of student community, such as Student Welfare Group, Institute Wellness Group, Your Dost, Setu, and Student Welfare Committee. The fund was come from the Office of Dean Student Wellbeing from Institute Maintenance Fund. Ma'am, if I elected as General Secretary Students Welfare, I, along with my team of Student Welfare Committee, will dedicatedly work for the sponsorship and to increase the scale of Well-Being Day.
Ayan, we all know Cut is a popular event conducted by IWG, but have you seriously considered the potential risk it possesses? How do you justify continuing an event that could threaten the safety and well-being of students at IIT Kharagpur?
Sir, can you please repeat your question?
Cut is widely known as the most popular event conducted by IWG, but have you seriously considered the potential risk it possesses? How do you justify continuing an event that could threaten the safety and well-being of students at IIT Kharagpur?
Sir, answering to your question, CUT is a flagship event of Institute Wellness Group. We saw a footfall of over 2,500 students this year. Sir, the students of Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, are responsible and sensible enough to not misuse the anonymity of CUT. So you should refrain yourself from putting any baseless allegation on any student of Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. Meanwhile, our dedicated team of Institute Wellness Group is continuously trying to improve the system of the CUT event. Once it is finalized, I will surely get back to you with the proposed solution.
Aayan, the Sanskrit quote that you have mentioned in your statement of purpose is derived from which scripture? Can you tell me the name of that scripture?
Sir, the prayer slok which I mentioned is termed as Santi Slok, and it is derived from Puran. It is as follows. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kashyat bhag bhave. It resonates with my personality. If I elected as General Secretary Students Welfare, I will use it as the driving motivation for my tenure.
Aayan, can you specify the name of that Puran? Can you specify the name of that Puran?
Panelists,
You have
no
not
follow-up.
specified the name of that
Panelists,
Puran.
no follow-up.
No follow-up.
You have
No
not specified
follow-up.
the name of that brand.
Panelists, no follow-up.
Ayan,
Aayan, I have a question for you. Name all types of crisis situations you are aware of. Elaborate upon type 1 and type 2. And what are the necessary measures that you will take to tackle them?
Sir, there are two types of crises. The first one is type 1 crisis, in which the case is urgent and the steps are necessarily taken. The second type is the cases which are necessary. In first case, the all concerned authorities, such as crisis team management, is informed to have safety regulations to stop that crisis. Whereas in second type crisis, a mandatory check is kept to maintain that crisis from getting converted into type 1 crisis. Meanwhile, the active work is gone to clear the type 2 crisis.
Ayan, Ayan, I can see that you have already worked in some
Janta,
capacity.
Shant. Shant.
Ayan, I can see that you have worked in some capacity with Institute Wellness Group and Student Welfare Group. Where do you think is the current system falling short, and how will you justify your role as a General Secretary to change that?
Ma'am, in very detailed manner, I have mentioned all my works which I am going to focus on my tenure as General Secretary Students Welfare. You should must go through it, or else I will elaborate with at the time of proposals. Ma'am, I am a proud student member of both Institute Wellness Group as well as Student Welfare Group. Working with both societies has sculpted me, my personality, in which I am aware with all type of issues, either mental health related issues or academic related issues, with the work which I have done at Institute Wellness Group as well as Student Welfare Group. I hope this answers your question.
Aayan, you can take your seat. Aayan, start with your proposals.
If I elected as General Secretary Students Welfare, Technology Students Gymkhana, Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, for the academic session 2026-2027. Apart from my roles and responsibilities, I propose: first, strengthening faculty students engagement for first year's integration and proactive welfare. This proposal seeks to bridge the gap between the faculty and the students. It will be done in two ways. First, by faculty sensitization program. The sensitization module will incorporate with all basic toolkits which a faculty member must be aware while interacting with the students. In this proposal, the faculties will be trained by renowned counselors of India. My second part of proposal is to provide informal platform for faculty-student mixture with faculty-students interaction night. In this proposal, we will provide an informal setting where students and faculty can interact and form an informal bond. My second proposal is of upgrading SETU app as a unified ecosystem for all off-campus opportunities. This will include opportunities from faculty for the research lab assistant and research interns. It will also have a dedicated section where alums can post the hiring of interns in their concerned companies. This portal will also include all opportunities in going our campus, such as Open IIT, Inter IIT, General Championship. Also, it will consist of many off-campus opportunities, case competitions, and hackathons, which are informed through public relations chairperson. It will also have a dedicated section for females, research scholars, and postgraduate students to ease opportunities and comfort. I want to make SETU as a one-stop official source of information so that no information is lacked by any students. In this, the student representatives such as Vice President, General Secretaries, and nominated student representative will have access to put notifications.
Aayan, have you completed?
My third proposal is establishment of an overall well-being monitoring committee. The proposed well-being monitoring committee will look over all welfare activities ongoing our campus. The proposed composition of this well-being monitoring committee is as follows. Dean Students Well-being, Dean Student Affairs, Vice President, General Secretary Students Welfare, Institute Women Representative, Postgraduate Student Representative, Research Scholar Representative, representative from welfare societies such as Student Welfare Group, Institute Wellness Group, Amber, Technology Environment Society, and Think India IIT Kharagpur. It also consists of hall-level representatives. This aims to resolve all pending concerns, reoccurring patterns, and inter-body coordination. It will also have effect of student feedback.
Ayan, in your proposal 2, you suggested using the Setu app for pushing notification, whereas the SWG app already has this feature. So can you explain why are you using and making it from scratch instead of leveraging the existing system?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for raising this concern. The option why I chose Setu app over Student Welfare Group app is as follows. First, the Setu app has its API integrated with enterprise resource planning, from where we can have the access of all contact details of each and every student of the campus. Second, we have a dedicated engineering team who are the professional and continuously working for the development of Setu app.
Ayan, I have a question for you. You have proudly mentioned the names of Mr. Soham Banerjee and Mr. Anindya Roy as the project manager for the UI UX of the app. Have you obtained any official contract or financial agreement for such a massive extra workload? They are not any students under your direct control at Gymkhana.
Sir, thank you so much for raising your concern. I have met officially many times with Mr. Soham Banerjee and Mr. Ananda Roy. They are already getting paid by our institution, and all the updates regarding the concerns of students are welcomed by them.
Ayan, since the system is already suffering from responsibility dilution, how do you think adding a team of 20 hall representatives and multiple deans is going to help rather than adding just a mindless bureaucracy?
Sir, when I was discussing this proposal with Dean Student Wellbeing, Professor Arun Chakrabarty, he mentioned that we need to cater all the problems from each and every minute level. Students who are working for the well-being of students. I proposed a design of this committee which is not even big and not even small enough to cater all the issues of the campus.
Ayan, you admit in your proposal
Ayan.
that student-led bodies like SWG and IWG are already active. And also you are saying that SETU and counseling center are also important assets. Then why are you proposing an entirely new layer of review and coordination? Why aren't you fixing the gap in GSEC welfare domain?
Sir, the reason why I propose this committee are as follows. First, this committee will cater issues from even minute level representation directly to Dean Student Welfare and Dean Student Affairs. It will eventually build trust in the student representative and increase the relevance of the post of General Secretary Students Welfare as well as the executive heads and heads of Institute Wellness Group and Student Welfare Group. Also, in University Grant Commission on Mental Well-being, it is strictly advised to have an overall well-being monitoring committee. After establishing this committee, the NIRF ranking of our institution will boosted.
Ayan, how will you ensure that this committee doesn't become just symbolic and it meets in every 6 weeks?
Sir, for this I have proposed we'll have a continuous meeting in every 6 weeks if everything is going on okay. In case of emergency, we can schedule meetings. Sir, this will address the concern of each and every student, and I have already interacted with concerned stakeholders such as General Secretary Students Welfare, Vice President, and Dean Student Wellbeing regarding their proposal. Sir, the idea for putting a meeting every 6 weeks was because this committee is meant to monitor, not to interfere in the decision making of any organization.
Aayan, in your proposal one, you have mentioned about the mention of IIT Delhi implementing the structure of ये where the student to ये teacher ratio is much less than IIT Kharagpur, where the student professor ratio is much high. Don't you think that in IIT Kharagpur, where the professors are involved in many research activities and their schedule is packed with many meetings, don't you think that organizing dinner with students will make their schedule more compact, and this is infeasible?
Sir, first of all, I want to enlighten you that the responsibility of professors are not only restricted to their research work. They are also associated with the students also. You should must consider it before putting any such baseless questions. Sir, I have interacted with many professors and the Dean Students Wellbeing regarding this proposal. Currently, we have a student-faculty ratio of 1 faculty over 23 students, which is good enough to have such interaction nights. This will provide a space where students can informally interact with their professors.
Ayan, 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 I have a question for you. So this is regarding a proposal one, which is student-faculty engagement. I think this is a very dreamy proposal. So here's the situation. If a faculty member finds a problem, so what are they allowed to do? What are they not allowed to do? how do you find a boundary between being supporting and being intrusive? How do you help your students?
Sir, thank you so much for raising this concern. To exactly fix this gap, if elected as General Secretary Students Welfare, is planning to introduce faculty sensitization program in which the faculties will get aware about their jurisdiction, that how much they can interfere.
Ayan, you still didn't mention me what were the boundaries and what are they allowed to do and what are they not allowed to do. This shows that your proposal is very dreamy and you don't intend to help students. Thank you.
Sir, to exactly bridge this gap, I am introducing, if elected, the students' engagement program as well as faculty sensitization module.
Ayan, in your proposal of establishing the well-being monitoring committee, you have mentioned that the meet should be convened every month. So what will happen to the welfare subcommittee meetings that happen at Technology Student Gymkhana? Are they redundant? Are they redundant? Also, since the major bottleneck faced by all representative and GSAC Welfare Gymkhana are simply institutional approvals, then for any concern faced by a whole level welfare representative, it makes more sense for them to attend the monitoring committee meetings instead of the subcommittee. Is not this reducing the current administrative powers of the Technology Student Gymkhana?
Sir, first of all, I'd like to clarify you that the subcommittee meetings are totally different from the committee which I have proposed. Sir, in subcommittee meetings, it is generally conducted to raise the concern of different all of residents, and then following the hierarchy, the General Secretary Students Welfare raises the concern to Dean Students Wellbeing or Dean Student Affairs. But the committee which I have proposed will be monitoring all the effectiveness of the events and initiatives that have been conducted in the domain of students' welfare. I hope this gives you answer to your question.
You can be seated.